Hello, I am Linda. I am the lady of Lady and the Frogs. These are the frogs, all falling all over the place. It doesn't matter what I do. They won't organise themselves. So, it's Vlogmas. So, I need to do some vlogging. I said that I wasn't going to do Vlogmas after I did Vlogtober, which was like 31 days straight, and then I figured, you know, what's the harm? I may not necessarily do all of Vlogmas, but there you go. So if you're new around here, I'm Linda. I am an eBay reseller, so that tends to be what my videos are based around, but it's probably quite a loose basis for my videos because it's general rambling about and moaning about life and other things, and you know, just general household stuff. So 1st of November, 1st of December, I do have advent calendars here, but we'll probably do them when my husband comes back, and they're only boring. They're only boring chocolate ones, and the other one's just a Cadbury's one. Yeah, so I'm Lady and the Frogs because of stuffed frogs. This is the newest recruit, and she's been with us less than a month. This is Shelley. We've got Stephen, we've got Siobhan, Simon, Sigmund, who's also known as Ziggy, and Sean, and that's it. So today I am going to shoot off and do my post because obviously I'm an eBay reseller, so I've got stuff which needs to go in the post. There's only two things, and there is strike action. However, the post office that I use is literally on a street adjacent to a collection place, so I know that they're not overrun with stuff, and when the strike is on, they're still collecting. So I've got no qualms putting stuff in there. I went yesterday because I had a airmail and I wanted to get the number for the airmail to put on my eBay thing. Although they're saying I don't have to dispatch until tomorrow, I'm going to go. I've also got an Amazon return that needs to go up there, and it's a standalone post office, and they're really good to me, so I'm definitely going. But I've only got two things which I've actually sold. So I have a Lego set here. The Lego is just so fantastic, and it's got nothing to do with Christmas. It's always fantastic, no matter what time of the year it is, because I obviously do the rare vintage stuff. I tend to get job lots. I've actually got a very small job lot, which is over there, which I'm going to just dig into later. So I just tend to stick to 80s and 90s, some of it's 70s, because the space sets are late 70s, which is actually when I was born. Yeah, so just 70s, 80s, 90s really. It's quite hard to get the 60s stuff, which in decent condition. But this one I think is 1995. This one's called Volcano Island. Obviously it's all broken up, so you can't see what it is, but it's a pirate set. I literally listed this yesterday afternoon, and it's sold today. It has sold on a coupon. So although I had it up for 25, I've sold it for $22.99, and I do have free post, but it is what it is. It is just a sundry set, which has actually been sat around for ages, and I haven't put it on, so I should have done that ages ago. And then the other thing which I've got, this has kicked around for ages because I thought that this would sell for festivals, but it didn't, and this is just a fur gilet, as in sleeveless waistcoat jacket, and it's not even like a decent brand. It's F&F, so Tesco, and that's all 12, and that was an offer. And I'm going to shoot off and do this because I've got lots of stuff that need photographing. I've got stuff that needs sorting. It's generally Lego that I'm doing. The light is so bad. I use natural light because I have huge windows in here. I have floor to ceiling windows. We're in an apartment. Now I'm going to get complaints because all the frogs are not going to be in the picture. And now you can see my coffee table. Yeah, I had a big clean-up yesterday, so that sort of like impinged my time that I've spent photographing. So I was only able to do a few things before it went dark. I'm sort of deciding that I'm doing my photography over there, but I'll show you shortly. Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to take this return back, and then I've got to go over to Asda and take a jumper back. It's a Christmas jumper, and frankly, I don't want it on my shop because I won't be able to get the money that I've paid for it. It was for my husband. It's an AC/DC one. Fits really well in the shoulders, but the sleeves are up here, so it's ridiculous. So I need to send that back. And hopefully that they do 30-day returns. Because so many shops are now doing 14-day returns, and I do a 30-day return on my eBay shop, and I'm starting to think that maybe I'm being a bit daft and I should throw mine down to 14-day returns, because I've heard a lot of charity shops like saying, oh, it's a 14-day return period, and I'm just thinking, I thought that it was 30 days and that was like legal, but then there's other things on the internet that say that Asda actually do a 100-day return. But never mind, I'm going to take this jumper back because I don't want to be saddled with a Christmas jumper, and I also don't want to take it back and then they've cut the price on them and they're like, no, you can only have a refund for the price that it is now, because that's something that's likely to happen. And I also have a shopping list here because I said, oh, I'm going over that way. And as we were lying in bed yesterday, my husband said something that was quite crucial to go on that list. And I was like, yeah, just as I was like falling asleep. Yeah, I'll put that on the list. And can I, for the life of me now, remember what that is? And I know I could text him, but he probably won't remember. Or maybe he will, I don't know. I don't like to mither him while he was at work because it's just such a... I'm not one of these people. We don't text each other rampantly. I just wish I could remember what it was. And I really don't want to have to keep walk up and down the aisles trying to remember what it is. I just wish I could remember. I hate shopping lists. Anyway, I'm walking anyway because I don't want to take the car. So whatever it is, it'll have to wait until we do the big shop. Right, let's crack on with the things that need doing. I've had something else that's sold, but of course they haven't paid. Okay, I am back. I am back from doing all the things. Oh, this floor is cold. I've been sat on a carpet. Yeah, so I've been to Asda, took that jumper back that had like really short sleeves. So I got my money back on that, thankfully. So now I'm not saddled with the Christmas jumper. And my Amazon return was taken. Even though I'd packaged it, it then had to go into another ginormous plastic bag. So evidently Amazon aren't interested in reducing plastic waste. They're just interested in adding to it. So things that I have got. Excuse me. This one looks sad all of the time. I don't know what it is about her, but I often see her and she's like that. So then I feel like I have to pick her up because she's looking sad. So, went to Asda, obviously. So I got some bread, and this is actually 27p, you know, so that sits with the prices that I remember back in the 90s. Bread is bread. Apparently I've got some frozen peas, which I really need to like put in the freezer, obviously, because they're frozen peas. Milk, garlic, because garlic is good for the heart and it tastes nice. So we do a lot of garlic bread. My husband makes garlic butter and he's very good at it. So butter. That is what I'm going to have for lunch because they were reduced. I wish I'd noticed that it said sourdough because I am fed up of everything being sourdough. So they're going to taste absolutely disgusting. They were reduced, they were 69p, which I probably would have just got the like cheaper ones. I don't like sourdough. I don't know why everybody likes it. Stuff for my husband. Painkillers was apparently the thing which was on the list, but I don't know. And it was really weird because I went to a self-service and they didn't ask how old I was. Bin liners. That's that done with. Then I realised, having like sailed out of Asda, that I forgot toothpaste. So B&M, toothpaste, face wash, which I do like these, but I really, there's other face washes that I'd actually prefer, which I can't seem to find. And then these, which were like, that one wasn't £1. That's the one I like. I think my husband will like that. It says Space Candy and Coconut Cream. So maybe I'll actually like that because that one's coconut. So those have got flip tops. And then this one was £1. That one was £1. That one was like 180. This one was £1. And I think my husband likes this. Oh, it's a bath soak. I was wondering why it didn't have a decent top on it. I'm probably going to put the squirty top from another one on there because that's a pain in the arse, that is, to open. And that's it. And there's probably other things which I've forgotten, but I couldn't be arsed with faddling around. I hate going shopping. It's stupid. There's no point in it. And it's just annoying. So what I am doing is I am listing these, which are Lego packs. So push the lip on these things. I've just gone to order my eBay packaging for the month because I really need some bubble mailers for my Lego set. And of course my eBay packaging voucher hasn't come through. So now I've put it in my basket. I've been misered twice about completing my purchase. eBay, when it's them, they're like really interested. So I've got these, which I just sell for £9.99. I tried to sell them for like £11.99 when the price postage went up, and they're just sort of sat. So I do these, and it's like a 100-piece set. Well, maybe some of them have about 150. So I just tend to put like a baseboard in them and a number of bricks of varying sizes, and then plates and windows and doors. And if I can do, I've started doing wheels and car bases with them. I used to do just like a wheels set, but that's quite hard to do. And then I end up like, although I've got loads of wheels, I don't have loads of matching wheels. So obviously they're letterbox size. Sometimes they end up weighing a little bit too much though. But they have to stay under 750 for them to go second class. So that's what I'm doing. I'm photographing here. So this is the edge of my sofa. So I'm doing it here because, as you can see, there's a little bit of light. Although it's not so bad over there where I usually do my photos. But it is what it is. Right, I'm going to move you. And then, weirdly, this was downstairs. Now, Royal Mail are on strike. They were on strike yesterday, and this is Royal Mail. It says signed for, but obviously it's just been like hurled in the door in the communal area, which is annoying. You paid £7 and 5p for this to send it signed for. This is from Sense. This is very, very discoloured Lego, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I have got Lego, which I soaked and cleaned last night. So there's a few little sets which I'm going to pull out of there, hopefully. And then I'm going to get that on soak, because that I'm going to have to sit this in bleach, I think, for a while because of the nature of what it is. It's space set parts, but they're really yellowed. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to have to sit that in bleach, I think, for a while. And I really must stop rambling because I've got some peas defrosting on my carpet here. Yeah, but I was dead surprised to find that there. But the fact that it was abandoned and they hadn't rang the doorbell, although they're doing work downstairs and the doorbell doesn't really work. I think that in Manchester, at the very least, they're employing every drivers / Hermes, because that's their MO, just leaving it in the doorway. And all the other ones don't have the code to the door. So I think that that's what's happening, because I've had most of my deliveries and most of my stuff which I'm posting is going. So I know you're jealous, but you know, living in Manchester, you don't get much sleep. It's sirens all night. Right, anyway, I need to get this stuff in the fridge / freezer. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'll be back later to tell you actually what I've achieved. Okay, it's coming up to 6. It's kind of occurred to me that because it's the first day of Vlogmas, I better wrap this video up and actually get it on YouTube, because everybody does Vlogmas. Well, everybody commits to day 1 of Vlogmas. So it's always like quite hectic for the first like week sometimes, and you end up with problems uploading and it's going to be slow upload, so I better do it. Anyway, I have photographed and listed at least 10 things, if not a few more. I've just been doing those packs, and then obviously it went dark, because I have also been, you can just see there is my Lego that's soaking, which I will have to sort of take out now, and I'm going to start sorting the stuff there which is on the towel. I'm just trying to dry out my laminated map because it's rather wet, because I haven't been doing it in, well, I usually put it on an error to soak it, to let it drain, but said error had washing on it because it's no longer summer and everything takes a bit longer. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry out a bit, and then I will sort through the Lego that I've got and start draining the next lot. And I haven't got any more that I've bought. I must resist and I must deal with what I've got first. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, and then hopefully I can get a few more little sets on eBay. That's the quest. Anyway, I am going to upload this video to YouTube, because obviously Vlogmas doesn't need to be excessively long videos, because it's every day. So I will be back again tomorrow with another update of where I am with that, and hopefully I'll be getting somewhere with that. Yes, so thank you for watching. I will be here every day until Christmas Day. That's what I'm saying now. I mean, the thing is that I did commit to Vlogtober, which was 31 days. It's just, it becomes very exhausting, and like I say, sometimes with the upload times and the messing around and the, oh, I want to do a video, it stops you doing what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to reselling. But I think the key is keep it short. So I'll keep it short, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you soon.